Hello everyone, welcome to BODHI. I'm Stephen Weigand. This is my brother Chris. 75-minute power vinyasa flow yoga class. Here we go. Handstand. No, I'm kidding. We're gonna have you start on your back.
I'm gonna get my towel.
Oh, you go grab your towel. That's actually very smart. If you have a towel and you don't have it nearby, I would go grab it because he knows that we're probably gonna make him sweat tonight. In the meantime, I'm just gonna stand here and you can observe me. You know what? I'll do a handstand. Why not? If you wanna try a handstand, stack the shoulders all the way over the wrists. Lean a little bit more into the fingertips. Pull the front ribs into the back body. Maybe you just do a handstand setup. Confront the fear. Go into the feeling that comes up right here. And if you're good, maybe float it up. And then a little bit at a time, you find the breath here. And confronting a little more fear by dropping the head in between the biceps. Whoa, things got a little wobbly. Should I do one more?
Nope.
He says no.
Throwing in the towel already.
All right, he throws it in because I failed miserably in handstand in the beginning. You're gonna come all the way onto your back. And let's have you start with one leg up. Let's go right leg up and left leg long. I'm glad I got to do that handstand though. That means that I got to do it again and I got to make you do more of them because I failed. Reach the arms all the way forward. Nice, he already knows where we're going. Crunching it up. He knows a little bit of where we're going. No, actually I'm not going to make you do breath of fire there, but I'll save that for like in 26 seconds. Good, crunch a little higher. Straighten your right leg a little bit more and pull your right shin a little closer to your nose. Now lengthen your left thigh a little bit further forward. Stay crunching and just switch legs. Left leg up, right leg lowers down. Nice. Crunch a little bit higher. Yep. Have a great day. Just hang here for like 3 or 4 minutes. You'll be fine. Okay. Good. From there, go ahead and take the right leg all the way up to meet the left. You can drop the upper body down. Good. And then drop both heels down. You can just drop them down for a moment. Okay, I'm going to give you a block. Okay, so turning like this, you're going to slide a block between your thighs. Okay, crush the block with your thighs. If you need support for your back or your hips, you know to slide hands underneath the hips. Okay, here we go. Ardha Navasana. Go ahead and crunch it up halfway. Crush the block, and you're on the clock 1 minute. Breath of fire. Readjust the block if you need. If you have a bad teacher who doesn't put the block in the right place. In and out through the nose. Here we go. Now you're on the clock. If at any point it gets to be too challenging, you know you can drop the heels down. Now as you crush the block, can you point the toes? That's it. It's so fun, isn't it? It's a lovely, lovely pose. You're halfway there. You're doing great. It's even hard with the heels down. Can you crunch a little higher? He's like, nope. Can you crunch a little higher? Come on, come on, you got it. Go, go. There we go. Take one more inhale here. Hold. Let it go. I was going to make him come up to regular boat pose. Okay, I'll switch what I'm going to do then. Okay, now from there, set the soles of the feet down. We're going to keep the block though. Crush this block. Okay, now hands behind the head. When you exhale, crunch up, lift the head and shoulder blades up. When you inhale, lengthen forward. Point the toes. For harder, legs lower. For less hard, legs higher. Good. Set the feet down. Exhale, lift, and then inhale, lower. Good. Again, exhale, crunch. Inhale, lengthen. Nice. Set the feet down. Crunch higher. Lift it, and then lower. Good. 3 more. Here you go. Exhale, crunch it up. Inhale, elongate forward. Point the toes. Set the feet down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale it up. Inhale, lengthen. Set the feet down. Lift a little higher. Nice. And then lower back down. Good. Again, exhale, crunch. Inhale, lengthen. Set the feet down. Lift and lower. Good. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, lengthen. Take the arms by the sides. Roll all the way up to Navasana, boat pose. Whoop. Yep, you can do the knee version. Nice. Pump the belly here. Okay, make sure you're forward on your sits bones, okay? So if you're collapsing in that tailbone, I suggest you either come out of it or put the hands by your hips, okay? You just got 10 more seconds. You're doing great. It's like Breath of Fire on speed. I'm in a mood today. And exhale, set the feet down. You can release the blocks, walk it all the way to plank pose, top of a push-up. Woo! Feel that in your core? Yeah, that was good. I felt it too, and I only did like 1/8 of what you did. Okay, now press the palms down, firm the outer wrists in. Yep. Now, see if you can walk the feet back just a touch. And I want you to come a little higher up on your tippy toes. Zzz. Yes. Now, like my hand or my forearm is behind your heels, press, yes, back. Good. And then like my hands are on your hips, I'm pulling the hips slightly back so you've got elongation in the tail. Now, keep this and then slightly lengthen a little further forward into the fingertips. Yes. So we're trying to create more elongation in the low back. That's it. And come a little higher up onto the tippy toes. You can do it. Yes! Drop the hips a little lower. You can come onto your wrist if you need to, like Chris. If you have a teacher who pushes you to the limits so much that you have to actually come onto your wrist. Good, take 2 more breaths like this. That's good. Nice, a little different there in that lift. You feel that in the back? Yeah, with the legs, good. Take 1 more inhale here, all the way up and back, downward facing dog. Nice work. Walk the hands all the way back to the feet from there and just hang at the back of your mat. You can grab opposite elbows, you can slide the hands under the feet. If you prefer, you can slide the hands, behind your heels and just let the head drop. Take a few moments here to breathe in and out through your nose. Good. Then exhale from there. Slowly walk it back to downward facing dog. Once you get in downward facing dog, take a nice big inhale in through your nose. And then exhale, let it out through your mouth. Good. Here we go. Inhale, plank pose. Glide the shoulders all the way over wrist into the top of a push-up. Nice and easy. Bend the elbows, lower halfway down, chaturanga. Good. Rise all the way up to plank pose. Lift the right foot just an inch up off the ground. Take the knee all the way across to your left tricep muscle. From there, pull the right shoulder back. Widen the collarbones out. Lift the knee a little higher. Lift the left thigh a little higher. Press the thumb and forefinger down. And then 3-legged dog. Shoot the leg all the way up and back. Nice. Firm the upper outer arms in. Work the outer left hip back. And then from there, pull the knee to the back of the right tricep muscle. See if you can get the knee a little higher up towards the armpit. That's nice. Even a little higher. That's it, brother. Good. Look forward. Shoot the right leg back. Bend the elbows lower halfway down, chaturanga. Good. Inhale, rise back up to plank. Come up onto your left fingertips. Pause here. Okay. My hands are on your hips. I'm pulling you slightly back. Now you go a little bit further forward into your right fingertips. Then lengthen your left arm all the way forward. Yes. Nice. So to get more balance, trust yourself. Pull your heart even further forward. That's it, brother. Yes. That's the place. Lift the right ribs. Lift the right hip. Take 1 more inhale there. Vashisthasana. Set the left hand down. Stack the right foot on top of your left foot. Good. Try to stack your hips as best you can. He just did a good job of it, but a lot of times the right hip will go behind the left hip. So if that's the case, roll the right hip towards the right side of your mat. Nice. That's it. Widen out through the shoulder blades. Lift the left ear a little further forward. Nice. 1 last inhale here. Exhale, hand down to the ground. Bend the elbows lower halfway down, chaturanga dandasana. From there, roll over the toes into upward facing dog. Good. Now pause here. Lift the head of the thigh bones a little higher, like you got a block squeezing between the thighs. Yes. And then from there, flip it back over, chaturanga dandasana. Keep the elbow squeezing in. Press it all the way up to plank pose. Lift the left foot just an inch up off the ground. Nice. From there, pull the knee all the way across to your right tricep muscle. Pull the left collarbone, yes, wider. Pull the left shoulder back. Lift the front ribs in and up. Yes. 3-legged dog. Shoot the leg all the way up and back. Nice. From there, pull the knee to the back of your left tricep muscle and pause. Try to get the center of the knee, okay, on the skin of the arm and lift it higher. Good. Look forward. Shoot it all the way back. Bend the elbows lower halfway down, chaturanga. Good. Rise it all the way back up. Come up onto your right fingertips. That's it. Lean a little bit further forward into the left knuckles or left fingertips. Yes. Then reach that right arm all the way forward. Yes. Kick the left heel back into my imaginary hand. Yes. And then resist. Lengthen the right ribs further forward. Lean a little bit further forward into those left knuckles, fingertips. Take 1 more inhale like this. Lift the outer left hip. Lift the outer left ribs. Good. Work the right heel in. Okay, now you can set it down. Vashisthasana. Set the right hand down, stack the left foot on top of the right foot. Nice work. Widen out through the shoulder blades. Yep. Roll the top hip slightly towards me. Yep. Good. That's it. Lengthen the right ear a little further forward. Take one more inhale like that. Exhale, release the top hand down. Go ahead and bend the elbows lower halfway down. Chaturanga Dandasana. Roll over the toes into upward facing dog. Pause here. Flip it back over, Chaturanga. Elbows grazing the ribs. Press it up to plank pose. And then all the way up and back, downward facing dog. Nice big inhale in through your nose. And then let it out when you exhale. Standard vinyasa. Inhale, plank. Glide the shoulders all the way over wrists into top of a push-up. Nice and easy. Bend the elbows lower halfway down. Chaturanga. Roll over the toes into upward facing dog. Pause. Nice lift of the thighs. All the way up and back. Downward facing dog. Good. Another big inhale in through the nose. Let it out. Exhale. Good. From there, bend the knees. Look forward. Now, before you jump, I want you to get that scared cat. Yes. And like my hands are on your hips, I'm pulling your hips back. Yes, I'm pulling you back and you're resisting. Yes, as you look forward, bend a little deeper, and then when you exhale, try to lift the hips all the way up and over the ribs. Zoop. Inhale, lengthen forward, and then exhale, fold forward. Good. Circle rise, take it all the way up, and then exhale, pull the palms to the heart center. Good. Glad you got your towel. Drop the palms, circle the arms, and then exhale, hinge and fold forward, release. Inhale, pull the heart forward. Nice. When you exhale, you're welcome to step or you can float it back. Your option. Chaturanga, either way. Lower down, over the toes, upward facing dog. Nice. And then all the way up and back, downward facing dog. Take 5 here. Smooth and steady, in and out through the nose. So if you can see your heels, work the heels out a little bit until you can't see them. It's like you got a block between your thighs. You're scissoring those thighs in and then pressing the head of the thigh bones slightly back towards the back of the mat. Yeah, so it's not that the knees are hyperextended. You know what, for a second, try to pick your toes up away. Yes, so you're not gripping with your toes so much. Then set the toes down, feel a little different sensation there. Pull the front ribs in and away from the ground. Then bend the knees and look forward. And at the end of the exhale, step or jump it all the way up. Nice engagement in the ribs, lengthen forward. That was slower. And then fold. Circle rise, take it all the way up. And then exhale, pull the palms to the heart. Did it feel slower? Yeah. Palms drop, circle rise, take it up. And then exhale, hinge and fold, forward, release. Inhale, elongate forward. And then exhale, step or float it all the way back. Chaturanga Dandasana. Good, over the toes, upward facing dog. Nice. Outer ankles in. There you go. And then all the way up and back, downward facing dog. Good, relax the jaw, relax the lips, relax the back of the eyes. Attentive, connected to breath, just aware if there's any places that are holding tension. Sometimes we do create a little tension in here to release tension, but just being aware if there's any places that come up to your awareness that are holding on a little tighter. Inhale, bend the knees, look forward. At the end of the exhale, you can step or float it all the way up to the top. Lengthen forward as you inhale, and then fold forward as you exhale. Good, circle rise, take it all the way up. And then exhale, pull the palms together at your heart. Good, here we go. Sink it down, Utkatasana, chair pose. I know, chair pose, what? And then exhale, fold forward, release the hands down. Inhale, lengthen forward. And then on the exhale, you can step or float it all the way back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Over the toes, upward facing dog. And then nice and easy all the way up and back, downward facing dog. Good, take about 3 to 5 breaths here. Widening out through the shoulder blades, and then wrapping the upper back ribs in. So the back ribs wrap in and around, helping the triceps wrap in and towards the chin so that they're working in sync with one another, so the arms aren't overworking. Inhale, bend the knees, look forward. And at the end of the exhale, you can step or jump it all the way up. Elongate forward as you inhale. And then fold forward as you exhale. Circle rise, take it all the way up. And then exhale, pull the palms to the heart. Good. Circle rise, take the arms all the way up. No chair pose, exhale, just fold forward, release the hands down. We just threw it in there for fun. Lengthen it out as you inhale. And then exhale, you can step or float it all the way back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Over the toes, upward facing dog. And then all the way up and back, downward facing dog. Nice. I think we should jump into handstand here. What do you think? Yeah, I do. Okay, so inhale, bend your knees. Okay, I'm right here. I want you to think about working your hips all the way over your wrists. You've heard me say that, but you don't have to worry because I'm right here and I'll catch you. So I want you to bend deeper. You know, before you come up, just jump up in place. Just jump up as much as feels good. Yeah, just like that. Great. Now all I need is a little bit more low ribs, and then you need to come a little bit further forward. So think jump forward into your fingertips, and I got you. Yes! Good. Let's do one more like that. Yeah, brother! All right. We'll do it again. Not to worry. We got plenty of time left. Unless you want to do one more.
Yeah, let's do it.
He wants to do one more. I like it. It's better though. Feeling the difference?
Yeah.
And then from there you can walk it all the way up. Lengthen it out as you inhale, and then fold forward as you exhale. Circle rise, take it all the way up, and then exhale, pull the palms to the heart. Good, palms drop, circle rise, take it up. Exhale, fold and release. Lengthen it out as you inhale. Step or float it back, your pace. Take a vinyasa, we'll meet you back in down dog. So I don't know about you, but for me, a lot of times the jump can be a fear thing, understandably so. It's amazing what happens when we get a little support within the fear. We can do more than we think we can, so we just retrain through that process. Okay, when you inhale, please lift your right leg all the way up in the air. From there, pull the knee all the way across to your left tricep muscle. Good, pull the right collarbone wider. Maybe hop the back foot up a little bit. You're going to tip this all the way forward into Kundalini 1. Or if you just want to do the setup, you can work the setup, elbows over the wrist, just like this. Okay, I got you here too. Okay, elbows over the wrist, pull the heart further forward, work the butt slightly back. Then tip a little bit further forward into the fingertips and maybe that back leg lifts. Okay, but this is plenty challenging. This is good. Take one more inhale like this. Three-legged dog. Hey, why don't we try to jump into handstand here? Right. Bend the left knee. Okay. Lift here. Good. We're going to jump switch into warrior 3. So maybe handstand first and then set the right leg down and take it all the way to warrior 3. Yeah. Yo. Good. Palms at the heart. Or if you don't want to do that, guys at home, you can just do, you're probably already there, but you can just do this. Helps to use sound effects. Makes it much better. Press the top of the right thigh back. Yep. Good. Nice. Now from there, separate the arms wide apart like wings. And we'll come right into the twisting half moon. Set the left hand down. Yep, love what he does here. Levelizes the hips. Working the outer left hip up. Pull the top of the right thigh back. Good, press the left heel into my hand. Yes. Then lengthen those left ribs further forward. Awesome. Good, and then find the breath within the challenge. Slowing things down on the inside when things are all crazy on the outside so that you're centered and connected to self and soul the whole time as best you can. Now, from here, come back to warrior 3. Bring the palms together at your heart. Here come the fun Brock things. Okay, if you prefer to take the hands on the hips, you can do that. Here we go. Inhale, bend the right knee 6 inches. Exhale, pull the left knee in to meet the right knee. Inhale, straighten your right leg. Exhale, shoot the left leg out. Good. Inhale, bend the right knee. Exhale, hug the left knee in. Inhale, straighten the right leg, and then exhale, shoot the left leg out. Heart further forward. One more. Inhale, bend the right knee. Exhale, hug the left knee in. Inhale, straighten the right leg, and exhale, shoot the left leg out. Heart further forward. Now, bend the right knee 6 inches. Warrior 1. Step the back foot down flat. Inhale, rise all the way up. And into Ekapada Bakasana from here. Release the hands down to the ground. You can vinyasa if you don't want to Ekapada Bakasana with us, okay? So if you do, tack the right knee on the back of the right tricep, okay? Same thing like in Ekapada Bakasana. Work the shoulders, or excuse me, the elbows right up over the wrist and just hold this here, okay? Then butt back, okay? Then elbows in, more weight into the fingertips, and then maybe you tip that heart forward and lift the back leg up. We go back first, so you get a little bit more elongation in the low back. Yep, and you can just hold that, that's fine. Take one more inhale here, and then shoot it all the way back. Vinyasa, lower down. Over the toes, upward facing dog. And then all the way up and back, downward facing dog. Nice big inhale in through the nose. And then let it out. Ah. Left leg rises up when you're ready. Good, pull the knee across to the right tricep muscle. Hold it for a moment, left shoulder back, and then right into Kundalini 1. Again, you can just hold the setup. This is great core work right there. Not easy. Yes, this is killer right here. Okay, take one more inhale there. Lengthen a little further forward, broaden out through the collarbones. Nice, then three-legged dog, shoot the leg all the way up and back. Okay, now bend your right knee. And actually just jump in place one time. Yeah, just jump up right here. There you go. Okay, now get a little bit more lift in those low ribs. Okay, and now as you jump further forward, I want you to think more weight into the fingertips. And again, since I'm right here, I'm going to catch you and you don't have to worry. Yeah, not bad. One more. All right, good. Set the left foot down, and then when you're ready, warrior 3. However you got there. See if you can slow the breath down, maybe 2 or 3 count on the inhale. And the same thing on the exhale. If fear or anger, whatever comes up, good, welcome it, use it. Separate the arms wide apart like wings. Right hand down, left arm up, twisting half moon. And what we're working with here, and you know, we move a little quicker sometimes, trying to get the soul one step in front of the mind. So the mind is probably a little bit confused sometimes. With confusion can come anger. And with that, again, there's more presence sometimes if you stay connected to your breath. And use it for fuel to be here in the moment. Now, back to warrior 3. Yep. Inhale, bend the left knee. Exhale, hug the right knee in. Inhale, straighten the left leg. There you go. Exhale, shoot the right leg out. Inhale, bend the left knee. Exhale, hug. If you fall out, no worries. Hug the right knee in. Inhale, straighten the left leg. Exhale, shoot the right leg. Find the breath. Lengthen further forward. Take one more. And then bend the left knee. Exhale, hug the right knee in. Inhale, straighten left leg. Exhale, shoot the right leg out. Hold. Lengthen further forward. Bend the left knee 6 inches. Step it down. Warrior 1. Inhale, rise it all the way up. Good. And then when you exhale, release the hands all the way down to the ground. If you want Ekapada Bakasana, you can do it. I'm just going to show you from this angle because it's the other side. Okay, so knee on the back of the left tricep. Okay, a lot of times those elbows can go out. That's going to put it in your neck and shoulders. I really want you to squeeze those in. And again, stay here as long as you need to. Like you got a strap squeezing your wrists in, lengthen further forward into those fingertips, and then maybe that back leg lifts all the way into Ekapada Bakasana. But the elbows keep squeezing in. Collarbones continue to broaden. You flex that back heel and kick it back, and then shoot it back, chaturanga. Over the toes, upward facing dog. And then all the way up and back, downward facing dog. Big inhale in through the nose, and then let it out, exhale. How are we doing? Okay. Couple breaths here. And then when you inhale, bend your knees, look forward. At the end of the exhale, step or jump the feet all the way up to the top. Elongate forward as you inhale, and then fold forward as you exhale. I was wondering when the towel was going to come. That wasn't even for sweat, was it? Chair pose, sink it down, Utkatasana. I was like, oh, good, he's sweating. He's like, no, I'm actually not sweating yet. Shins back a little bit. Nice. And then press the heels down, stand all the way up, look up, touch the palms. And then exhale, pull the palms to the heart. Good. 1 Om. Keep the palms here. Nice big inhale in through the nose. Blink the eyes open. Chair pose, Utkatasana. Nice. Sink a little deeper. And then exhale, fold forward, release the hands down to the ground. Elongate forward as you inhale. And then when you exhale, step or float it all the way back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Lower down, halfway. Over the toes, up dog. Nice. And then all the way up and back, downward facing dog. Good. Here we go. Right leg rises up. Pull the knee to the nose, step the foot down, warrior 1. Single breath, rise all the way up. When you exhale, no rush, release the hands down. Take vinyasa at your pace. We'll meet you back in downward facing dog. Again, if your pace is slower than mine, you go at your pace. If you're with us, left leg rises up in the air. Keep the core engaged. Pull the knee to the nose. Step the foot down, warrior 1. When you inhale, rise it all the way up. When you exhale, release it all the way down. Vinyasa at your pace. Again, we meet you back in downward facing dog. Good. 5 breaths here. Big inhale in through your nose. Exhale, let it out. Good. Bend the knees, look forward. Good. Hips over wrists. I'm not there this time. But just do the best you can to keep the core engaged. Good. Lengthen forward, and then exhale, fold forward. Chair pose, Utkatasana. Sink it down. Nice. Go a little deeper. Go a little deeper. Go a little deeper. Go a little deeper. Press it all the way up. And then bring the palms to the heart. Good. Chair pose, sink it down, Utkatasana. Sink a little deeper, and then fold. Release the hands down to the ground. When you inhale, lengthen your heart forward. Good. When you exhale, you can step or float it all the way back. Chaturanga Dandasana. Lower down, over the toes, upward facing dog. And then nice and easy all the way up and back, downward facing dog. Right leg rises up in the air. From there, work the outer left hip back. Good. Keep the belly engaged. Pull the knee to the nose. Step it down. Virabhadrasana 1. Inhale, you're going to rise it up. And then on the exhale, release the hands all the way down to the ground. Step the right foot back, nice and easy, lower down, chaturanga. Over the toes into upward facing dog, outer ankles in. There you go. Down dog, here we go. Left leg rises up. Pull the knee in, warrior 1. Inhale, we rise. And exhale, we let it go. Step the left foot back and then lower nice and slow. Over the toes, upward facing. Nice and easy, back to downward facing, good. 5 breaths here. And then again, for a moment, lift the toes up. Yep. And then set them back down. Nice. Heels slightly out. Good. Nice. Yeah, good. And then good. From there, go ahead and inhale, bend the knees, look forward. At the end of the exhale, step or jump it all the way up. Elongate as you inhale. And then exhale, fold forward. Good. Chair pose, back to it. Utkatasana, please. Press the heels down, stand up, look up, touch the palms. Pull the palms to the heart. Good. Sink it back down, chair pose, Utkatasana. And then exhale, fold forward, release. Lengthen it out as you inhale. Exhale, step or float it back. Take vinyasa at your pace. We meet you in dog. And so if some of this stuff is too hard, again, you slow down, go at your pace, okay? If you're with us, again, right leg rises up, pull the knee in, step the foot down, warrior 1. Inhale, you're gonna rise it up. Nice, now listen up. Exhale, release it down, set the left hand down inside the right foot, okay? If you have a finicky back knee, you can roll into the ball of the back foot. Either way, rotate the right arm open to the ceiling. So you're either in a warrior 1 twist or a crescent twist. Either way, think about elongating your left ribs a little further forward, pulling the hips slightly back, zoot. Yep, nice, good. Take one more inhale like this. Now from there, roll to the outside edge of your left foot, stack it up, Vashisthasana. Yep, right foot on top of the left. Now roll the right hip towards the right side of the mat. Lift the bottom ribs a little higher. Lift the left ear a little higher. Good, now lift the right foot just an inch away from the left, and now flip this dog. Set the ball of the foot behind you, lift the heart up a little higher. Wrap that top tricep into the chin. Lift the left ear away from the left shoulder. Good, now from there, listen up. Reach the right arm all the way up to the ceiling. Pull the right knee all the way into the chest. Little Brock thing. Okay, now keep the knee at the chest. See if you can roll on to the ball of your left foot. Yes, but keep the arm up. Keep it up. Twist that knee all the way across to your left tricep. It's so hard. It's hard as hell. I'll show you. So it looks like this. Stand on the ball of the foot. Arm reaches up. You twist. Try to get the knee to touch the tricep. Then you release the hand down. Then we take it into Kundalini 1 again, which I'm sure you really want to do because it's such a fun pose. Or just the setup. From there, exhale, shoot it all the way back. Chaturanga or not, you can skip it. Over the toes, upward facing. And then nice and easy downward facing. Big inhale in through the nose. And then exhale, let it out. Good, left leg rises up. And then pull the knee to the nose, step the foot down, warrior 1. Inhale, you're gonna rise it up. Exhale, release the hands down. Step the right hand down, left arm up, okay? Again, if you have a finicky back knee, you can roll the ball of the back foot. Isometrically pull the right knuckles or fingertips back towards the back of the mat. Nice. Take one more inhale like this. And now from there, Vashisthasana, stack the left foot on top of the right foot. Good. There you go. Now lift the top foot up just about an inch away from the bottom one, and then you're going to set the ball of the foot behind you into the flip dog. Nice work, brother. Wrap that top tricep into the chin. There you go. Good. Now reach the left arm all the way up to the ceiling. Okay? Pull the left knee all the way into the nose. Yep. And then roll onto the ball of your right foot. Try to twist that knee in. Try to twist that knee in. Try to do it. All right, release the left hand down. That was really good. And then Kundinyasana 1 or the prep. Okay, you can just tack the left, or excuse me, the left knee on the right tricep. Getting my sides all mixed up and everything. Lift the right thigh a little higher. Pull the collarbones a little further forward. Nice. One more breath. All right, shoot it all the way back. Vinyasa, lower down. And then over the toes, up dog. And then all the way up and back down, dog. Nice. You need a break or are you good? Okay. Do you need a break at home or are you good? They're like, yep, we'll take a break. Nice big inhale in through the nose. Then let it out. Okay, now from here, right back to warrior 1. Right leg rises up. Pull the knee to the nose, step the foot down, Vira 1. Inhale, you're going to rise it up. And then nice and easy, just exhale, let it go. Hands to the ground, step the right foot back, lower, slow. Okay, you can always skip vinyasas too, right? Most important is to keep integrity as best you can with the poses. Left leg rises up, and as well with your breath too. Pull the knee to the nose, step it down, Vira 1. Inhale, rise, and then exhale, let it go. Take vinyasa at your pace when we meet you in down dog, because a lot of times in these hard classes, the vinyasas will start to compromise as things get harder. So if that's the case, again, drop the knees, and confront that the ego may not like that. But it's better for your body if something is collapsing or not supporting you in the right way. Nice big inhale in through the nose. Let it out, exhale. Inhale, bend the knees, look forward. At the end of the exhale, step or jump it all the way up. Lengthen it forward as you inhale. Fold forward as you exhale. Good. Chair pose, sink it down. Utkatasana, please. Nice. Sink a little lower, sink a little lower, sink a little lower. Good. Take your block. Like we started Ardha Navasana with the block. So you're going to sit all the way down like that. Yep. Just a couple breaths in Ardha Navasana because we didn't come to Navasana with a block earlier like I really, really wanted to. So now, squeeze it in. We're going to. Come all the way up. Navasana. Zoot. Breath of fire. Now again, make sure you're forward on the sits bones. If you can't feel the support of the sits bones, okay, take a step back. Again, you can take the hands by the hips. Big inhale, hold. A little further forward on the sits bones. Head further back. Heart up. Nice. Exhale, set it down, stand all the way up. You can release the block. And then exhale, bring the palms together at your heart. Nice. Back to chair pose, Utkatasana. Shins back. And then exhale, fold, release. Just hang here for a few moments. You can grab opposite elbows. You can slide the hands under the feet. A lot of stuff has been moving. So just allow things to be here for a few moments. Come back to your breathing. Allow your mind to do whatever it's doing. Reattend to the breath. If you got to slow down, skip the next thing we do it. If your breath says, no, I'm cool to do it, back to chair pose, Utkatasana. And then when you exhale, go ahead and fold, release the hands down. Inhale, lengthen forward. And then exhale, you can step or you can float it back. Good, lower, chaturanga. Over the toes, upward facing dog. And then nice and easy, downward facing dog. Good. Right leg rises up in the air. Nice, pull the knee all the way to the nose. Step the foot between the thumbs. Inhale, reach the arms all the way up. Okay, now from here, interlace the hands behind your back. So you're in warrior 1. And then you're just going to come into humble warrior. So we're going to set the right shoulder on the thigh. Drop the head, let it get heavy. Squeeze the outer right hip back. Nice. And let the weight of the world or the weight of, what could be buzzing on in the brain or weighing on you in any way, just let it be here for a few moments and maybe it will start to let go. Even if just for a moment, that's huge. Drop the head even just a touch more. From the outer right hip in, press the head of the left thigh bone back. And now from there, listen up, release the hands down, walk the right foot over to the right side of the yoga mat and drop the elbows down in line with your right heel. Okay, so you can come onto the ball of your back foot here. If this is too much, you can set the left knee down. We're just going to keep this here for a couple moments. You can also use blocks. Sometimes Chris will do that. You can slide blocks underneath your elbows, but just make sure, like he's got, that the shoulders are right up over the elbows. Finally, you use your towel, like 41 minutes in. Good. Now drop the butt a little lower, drop the hips a little lower, pull the collarbone slightly further forward. That's it. Okay, now from here, forearm plank. Slide the right foot all the way back. Good. Now listen up. We're going to have you lift the left foot up just about an inch. Okay? Now you can stay here. This is plenty challenging. Or you can start to extend the right arm all the way forward into the one arm, one-legged forearm plank. Lengthen a little further forward into the left fingertips. Nice. Take one more inhale here. Now set the right elbow back down. Side Vashisthasana. Set the left foot on top of the right one. Widen out through the collarbones. Now take the hand to the base of the skull. Okay, now when you exhale, crunch left elbow in towards right elbow. Try to keep the hips stacked. And then exhale, come back up. Nice. If you fall out, who cares? And then here we go. Exhale. And inhale. Good. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Now listen up. Extend the left arm all the way up. Now release the left hand down in line with your right elbow. Swivel to the outside edge of your left foot. Come into regular Vashisthasana. Yes. You're going to love this. From here, pull the right knee all the way into the chest. Lift the bottom hip a little higher. Now, set the right hand down, back to Ekapada Bakasana, or just the setup. You can hop that back foot in a little bit like I did. Tip it forward, lift the back leg up. Kick that back heel towards the back of the mat. Lean a little further forward into the fingertips. Broaden out through the collarbones, and then shoot it back, Chaturanga. Over the toes, up dog, and then all the way up and back, down dog. Woo! Nice big inhale in through the nose. Let it out, exhale. Ah. Here we go, left leg rises up. Whew. No joke. Pull the knee to the nose, step the foot down, warrior one. Inhale, you're gonna rise. Nice, exhale, interlace the hands behind your back. Let's go in usual pinky on top. And then from there, fold. Set the left shoulder on the thigh, and then let the head hang. Good. Whew. Roll the outside edge of the back foot down flat. Press the top of the right thigh back. Drop the head a little lower, and then reconnect to the breath. And maybe get a little chiropractic adjustment there like Chris did. Good. When you exhale, drop the hands down, drop the elbows down in line with your left heel. Walk your left foot over to the left side of the mat. Yep. Drop the elbows down so that the elbows are right in line with your left heel. And again, you can drop your right knee down if you need to do that. Totally cool. Try to squeeze the left knee in towards the left shoulder. Try to press the elbows down. Try to press the ulnar wrist points down. Good. Then from there, extend the left leg back. So you're in forearm plank. Now this time lift your right foot up just an inch away from the ground. Good. This is plenty challenging. Stay here, keeping the shoulders over the elbows, or reach your left arm forward in the one arm, one-legged plank. Try to keep that right shoulder over the right elbow, so lean a little further forward into the wrist or fingertips. That's it. Right hip, right ribs lift. Take one more inhale here. Squeeze the right elbow in, flex the right bicep on. Left elbow down, Vashisthasana on the forearm. Good. That's nice. Keeping that left tricep in, keeping that collarbone broad, maybe going just a little further forward. That's better. Hollowing the armpit. Good. Yes. Now, listen up. Take the hand to the base of the skull. When you exhale, crunch the elbow in. Yep. Inhale, take it back up. Nice. Exhale, crunch it in. Yes. Inhale, take it back up. Good. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Yeah. Inhale. Good. One more. Exhale. Nice. Inhale. Good. Reach that arm all the way up. Now release the right hand down in line with the left elbow, swivel to Vashisthasana regular style. Outside of the right foot, take the left arm all the way up. Good. Now comes the best part of all. Okay, from here, you're going to lift that left foot just about an inch away from the right. Pull the knee all the way to the nose. Step the left hand down, hop the back foot up a little bit. Set it up for Ekapada Bakasana. Squeeze the elbows in. Lift the low ribs. First dome, like a little low cat's breath. And then lengthen. Keep the front ribs lifted like you did in the dome, and then elongate it all out. Thumbs down, forefingers down, and then shoot it back. Chaturanga. Over the toes, up dog, and then all the way up and back. Down dog. You need a child's pose. Big inhale in. Let it out, exhale. Yeah. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling like, Let's get another big inhale in through the nose. I don't know what that means, but that's how I'm feeling. Let it out. Good. All right. Take a child's pose. Drop the knees down. Chill for a couple moments. I know you said you didn't want one, but I'm feeling nice, so I'll give you one. And reattend to the breath here. Even if the mind's like, no, come on, let's keep going. Just take the moment here and just be here. Probably most of you are like, no, thanks, I'll stay here the rest of class. Either way, settle, slow down, see what's coming up. You don't have to do anything with it. Just be present with what's here. And see if you can stay engaged with your breath within what comes up. And trust what you need for yourself, moment to moment, okay? So if you're with us, we'll come back to downward facing dog. Nice big inhale in through the nose. Let it out, exhale. Good, now look forward. You can step or you can jump it all the way up to the top. Lengthen it out as you inhale, and then fold forward as you exhale. Okay, back to chair pose, Utkatasana, please. Sink it down a little deeper, a little deeper, a little deeper, a little deeper. Okay, come all the way back down to the ground. Back to Navasana. You feel like celebrating anybody's birthday today? Yeah. So, okay, also in Navasana, you guys can do this. I have to tell you this. Grab opposite elbows. It's a great way of kind of keeping you a little more upright. I kind of like celebrating Earth, you know. 70% of Earth is, you know, water. 70% of humans are water. Captain Jack celebrated that. Let's just do 35. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. A little faster. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. 10. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. 12. Inhale. 13. Inhale. 14. Inhale. 15. Yo. Ho. 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 Pirates. Life. For me, it didn't sound as good as it did with Captain Jack. That's 22. Trying to distract you. 23. 24. 25. Inhale. 26. Inhale. 27. Inhale. 28. Inhale. 29. Inhale. 30. Inhale. 1. Inhale. 2. Inhale. 3. Inhale. 4. Inhale. 5. Malasana. Set the feet down. Okay, separate the feet just a little bit wider. Okay, apart. You can bring the palms together at your heart like so. Okay, and try to press the triceps into the knees, and at the same time, work the knees into the triceps a little bit longer. Work the tail down, broaden the collarbones out. Okay, now you're gonna love this. We're gonna set you up for a little TT Basana. So we're gonna snuggle the elbows underneath your hamstrings here. So it's like the middle finger is kind of about to your heel. From this angle too. Okay. You can see it. Sorry, I'm gonna step on your mat here. Okay. So the middle finger is right behind you on the heel. So you can keep this plenty challenging. Or squeeze the elbows in like a chaturanga, tip the head back, pull the front ribs in, and see if you can just slide the right heel over the tops of the left foot. Yeah, it's fun. TT Basana. You're like, no, it's not fun. Lift the heart, press the thumb forefinger. Yes. Sink the tail a little lower. Lift the collarbones a little higher. Nice. Warrior two. Set the right foot down and windmill it all the way up and open. Did you like that or no? Yeah. Yeah, me too. That was enthusiastic. Glad you liked it. And now sink a little deeper. Try to keep the right knee over the second toe. Good. I'm just going to hold it here for a little bit longer. Yeah, and adjust the feet if you need to heel or heel to arch. If it gets to be a little much in the neck and shoulders, you can always float the palms up, okay? But if you're keeping this, try to isometrically press the palms down to get a little more engagement in your triceps. Roll your left chest open a little bit. Press the top of the left thigh back, and then widen out through the shoulder blades, soften down through the traps. Sink a little deeper. Yeah, it's like I'm resisting your shin back, but you're trying to bend deeper as I'm pressing it back. Can you see it? Like that. Now sink a little deeper. Yes. Working that right hip in and underneath you. There we go. Roll the left chest open again. Doing great. A few more breaths like this. That's it. A little deeper. Awesome. Reverse it. Back arm down the back leg. And maybe a little deeper. And then today, let's go side angle pose on the block. So set a block inside of your front foot. You can set it to any height you want. If you don't have a block and you prefer to set the elbow on the thigh, that's just fine. Okay, now from here, go ahead and reach the top arm all the way out over your head. Yeah, and then whilst doing that, lift the left ribs. Actually, that's pretty good. Good, now you can keep that. I said the left ribs, I meant the right ribs. Lift the right ribs. There it is. Now reach the right arm all the way forward. Extended side angle pose. Yep, now maybe you sink just a hair deeper. Nice. Good. Take one last inhale here. And very nice work, warrior two. Awesome. Windmill the hands all the way down to the ground. And step it back, lower nice and slow, chaturanga. Over the toes, upward facing dog, and then all the way up and back, downward facing dog. All right, we got another 35 to go if we're gonna get to 70. Here we go, inhale, bend the knees, look forward. At the end of the exhale, step or jump it all the way up to the top. Lengthen it forward as you inhale, and then fold forward as you exhale. Here we go, sink it down, chair pose. Get a little lower. Get a little lower, get a little lower, get a little lower, get a little lower. All right. You want to take this boat ride with us? Okay, just making sure. Okay, you know what to do. We don't want to be back here in the tailbone. We want to be forward on the sits bones. Okay, here we go. Inhale, lower, exhale, lift. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. 7, inhale. 8, inhale. 9, inhale. 10, inhale. 11, inhale. 12, 13, 14, 15, inhale. 16, inhale. 17, inhale. 18, inhale. 19, inhale. Just 15 to go. 1, inhale. 2, inhale. 3, inhale. 4, inhale. 5, 6, oh shit. 7, I'm feeling it too. 8, 9, inhale. 10, 5 more. 1, in, 2, in, 3, oh boy, 4, and 5. Oh man, woo! Just crawl your way to Malasana. I know I'm doing it too. Okay. All right. Again, sink the tailbone a little lower. You can turn the feet slightly out if that feels good for you. Find the breath. And then when you're ready, snuggle the elbows underneath the hammies. Yeah, middle finger's right at the back of the heel. Squeeze the elbows. Keep squeezing them in. Squeeze the wrists in. And then maybe that left heel comes on the tops of the right foot. You can do a white man's dance here. Okay, that wasn't that funny. Tip the heart up. Tip the head back. Take one more inhale here. And then side angle pose. Or excuse me, warrior two. Getting the poses wrong too. Left foot down, windmill all the way up and open. And set the feet up accordingly. Heel to heel, heel to arch. Nice. Okay, now, again, like my hands on your shin, press in to my hand. Notice what goes on in the outer left hip. Firming it in a little bit. Yep. Press the top of the right thigh back. Good. Roll the right ribs open. Good. Soften down through the traps, widen out through the shoulder blades. Nice. How are we doing? You good staying here for another couple minutes? Great. 3 more minutes. A little deeper. Right thigh back again. Good. And reverse it. Back arm down the back leg. And then from there we'll go to side angle pose. So again, you can use a block. You can set it to whatever height is good for you, of course. Make sure that front knee is over your second toe. So maybe for some of you, work it a little to your left. Good, now extend the top arm all the way out over your head. Pretend like my hands are on your hips. I'm slightly working the hips back. You can itch your knee if you need to. Lift the left ribs, yes. So this goes slightly back. This lengthens a little bit forward. Good, now lift more here, even more. This, that way, yes, like that. Okay, now elongate it forward. Good. Now, if you want, reach the left arm forward. Nice. There you go. Couple more breaths here. All right, warrior 2. And then windmill it all the way down to the ground. Step the left foot back, and then nice and slow lower down, chaturanga. Over the toes, up dog, and then all the way up and back down dog. Good, big inhale in through the nose. Let it out. Good, drop it down, dolphin pose. I don't think I'm gonna make you do this. Do you wanna do pincha? You wanna try it? Because I can demo it. Why don't I demo it, give you a rest for a second, okay? So guys, those of you who wanna try, even just set up for pincha, okay? So we're gonna take the hands like train tracks, shoulders right up over the elbows, okay? Lift the hips up and back. Widen out through the collarbones. We're gonna have you lift the right leg up and come high up onto your left tippy toes. Okay, first you're gonna pull the knee to the nose, extend it out, then across, left tricep, then it out, and then right tricep, and then out. Now, get that little dome like scared cat. So I got the dome. Okay, then, keeping that lift in the middle, I'm gonna lean a little further forward into my fingertips. It may catch, it may not. Try it again. Keep the dome. Keep the lift in the ribs, fingertips. And then find the breath. Okay? Go for it. Okay. I'll give you a little break. Yeah, okay. I think we're good actually. Okay, from there, we're gonna have you drop the elbows. Yep. Okay. Stack the shoulders right up over the elbows. Then, go ahead and uncurl the toes. Yes, lift the head of the thigh bones up and back. Nice. So again, you can just practice this hard enough. If you wanna try the next step, lift the right leg up, come up high onto the left tippy toes. Good, now pull the knee all the way to the nose. Nice, and then extend it all the way up and back. Good, and then now take the knee all the way across to your left tricep muscle, across the body, that's it. And then now extend it all the way up and back. Now you're gonna take the knee to the back of the right tricep. Good, extend it all the way up and back. Nice, now hop the back foot up just a touch. Get that little scared cat, get the dome. Nice, now press the elbows down, look forward now. Think more length into the knuckles or the fingertips, whichever version you're taking. And I don't care how high you jump up. Maybe it's just like an inch, but keep this engaged. There you go. Want one more? Yes, brother. Dude, rocking it. All right. Now, stay. You're like, no, I'm not staying there. Okay, come back to dolphin. Lift the elbows just an inch up off the ground. He's like, nope, I'm not doing that. Okay, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna show you. So in dolphin, lift the elbows just an inch up off the ground. Look forward. Chaturanga Dandasana. Pull the heart forward. Rise it all the way up to plank. Lift the right foot just an inch up off the ground. Pull the knee to the nose. Step it down, pyramid pose. Back foot flat. Drop the head down. That was really good. That was the best pincha I've seen you do. Did it feel good? Solid. And hang here for just a few moments. Good. Now, start to look forward. Walk the hands all the way into standing splits. Yep. Now, listen up. From standing splits, press the right thigh back, bring the palms together at your heart. Warrior 3. Good. Now from Warrior 3, separate the arms wide apart like wings. Press the top right thigh back. Twisting half moon just for 2 breaths. Left hand down, right arm up. Press the right thigh back. Lift the outer left hip up. Take one more inhale here. Now bend the front knee 6 inches, Warrior 2. Windmill the arms up and open towards the left. From there, go ahead and straighten your front leg, Trikonasana triangle pose. Yeah, do you want to block? Okay. Yeah, I always suggest putting a block outside the foot, because if you put it inside the foot, the shoulder alignment gets a little cattywampus. This way, shoulder, wrist, a little better alignment, a little more supportive for the shoulder. You can even walk the block back a touch if that feels okay. Okay, now from here, reach the top arm all the way out over your head. Yep. Keep the bottom ribs lifted. You can stay like this or reach the bottom arm forward with it. Yes, in the extended triangle pose. Okay, now we're going to have fun with this. You're very welcome to keep it right here in the extended triangle, or if you want to come to Warrior 4, keeping the arms extended forward. Okay, tip the heart slightly down, keep flexing that back heel and revolve the left ribs and heart open towards the left side of your mat. Pretend like you got a block between your forearms. It's good. One more inhale here. Half moon, set the right hand down to the block or the floor. If you're on the floor, probably fingertips, so you can keep the ribs lifted. Lisp is coming back. From there, Chapasana, bend the back knee, reach back, grab the tops of the foot. You can use one or both hands. Press the top of the right thigh back. Find the breath within it all. Good. Press the right thigh back again. Yep. Okay, now one more inhale here. Good, then just release back to half moon for 1 breath. Good, then handstand. Release the hands down. You want to try handstand or no? Okay, I'm going to show you a little handstand action if you're up for it, okay? Most of you at home, because you're probably like, this is way too damn hard and I don't feel like doing handstand, you're just going to work this, okay? Working on getting more weight forward into the fingertips. Keeping the ribs lifted and then squeezing the wrists in. It's like you got a strap wrapped around your wrist. Squeeze those wrists in. Lean a little further forward so the belly's not drooping. Keep it lifted and then just tip it all the way up. There we go. Then find the breath. And then work the chest a little higher up towards the ceiling to get a little bit more elongation. All right. And vinyasa when you're ready. That was fun. Over the toes, upward facing, and all the way up and back, downward facing. We're only 64 minutes in. Nice big inhale in through the nose. Exhale, let it out. All right, drop the elbows down. Pinch on this side. Again, setting up the shoulders right up over the elbows. Good. And when you got it, you can walk the feet in just a little bit. Good, now work the left and right tricep in. And just maybe stay here today. You want to stay here? Okay, left leg up. Pull the knee all the way to the chest. Extend it all the way out. A little higher in the right tippy toes. And then take the knee across to the right tricep. Nice. And then from there, come on back. And then knee to the left tricep. Nice. And then all the way up and back. Good. Keep the rib connection. And again, maybe you just lift a little bit, but keep the connection. Keep empowered in your center of confidence. That'd be the third chakra. Empowerment, truth. Fired up. A little higher on the tippy toes. You got this. Elbows in. Triceps, biceps, flex on. That's it, brother. Yes. Front ribs in. Keep them in. And nice. I'm going to assist you down. And we're done. If you're not done, okay, lift the elbows just an inch up off the ground. Look forward. Chaturanga Dandasana. Pounce it forward. Chris is like, you're a crazy person. He's right. I am. Lift the left foot up. Pull the knee all the way in. Step the foot down. Pyramid pose. Nice. That was good though. Two good sides of pincha. Yeah, I like it. It's fun when things surprise you, when it's a hard flow and then something happens. Changes perspective, even if just for a moment. Okay, from there, look forward, and then you're going to walk it all the way forward into standing splits. Nice. Press the top of the left thigh back, and then go ahead and bring the palms to your heart, warrior three. Yep. Lift the upper body away from the ground. Press the top of the left thigh back. That's it. Now separate the arms wide apart like wings. Good. Right hand down, left arm up, twisting half moon. You can walk the block back a little bit because I set it in the wrong place there. Lift the right hip a little higher. Nice. Press the left thigh back, and then bend the left knee 6 inches, warrior two. Windmill the arms up and open to the right. Once you arrive there, straighten up that front leg and come into Trikonasana, the triangle pose. Nice work, Krista. This lifts a little higher. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. 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 Good. Nice. Now reach the top arm all the way out over your head. Good. Now from there, lift the left ribs just one more time. Work the hips slightly back to keep the elongation. Now, if you want a little more, extend the left arm all the way forward. Nice. Good. Now again, you can keep this, okay? Or you can start to tip it all the way forward into the warrior four. The best of all yoga poses. Heart tips down and then revolves open towards the left. Arms a little straighter. Kick that right heel back. Take one more inhale like this. Good. Half moon pose. Here's a block if you need it. Firm the left hip in. Work the right foot in towards the midline a little bit more. The other way? That way. Yep. Good. Now bend the top knee. Grab the tops of the foot. Chapasana. Nice. And then no drama, back to half moon pose, release it there. Good, then release the hand down. Most of you are just gonna hang there, okay? So if you're just working on jumping, again, as we put more weight forward and squeeze the wrists in, okay? Just work with a dome and a widening of the collarbones and just try to lift an inch. So notice this lift, and there was a little pause, versus this, okay? The difference was the lift in the ribs. Okay, and that's all you got to do. And eventually, that lift turns into a tip forward and up. But we start engaged. We don't start disengaged and then engage once we get there. Makes it a lot harder. Keep the collarbones broad. And again, maybe you drop the head down in line with the biceps. Get a little release for the neck. And vinyasa, last one. Whew. Only a 71-minute standing series. And then from there, walk the feet all the way up to the top and just hang forward. A few moments here. If you need another inversion, you can come to the wall, of course. You can do a dolphin pose. Probably don't want to do any more handstands. I know you don't want to do any more handstands. Nice work, everybody. A couple more moments here. And then you can release it all the way down to a bridge pose. Keeping the feet about hips distance apart. You want to use blocks? Okay. So first one we'll try bridge. So feet hips distance, little scissor action in the thighs. I'm actually going to give you a block to squeeze in between your thighs. Okay. And then go ahead and lift the hips up. You can press the hands down. You can interlace them underneath the sacrum, whatever feels good. Now pull the heart a little bit closer back towards the chin. And see if you can crush the block a little more and lift the hips even just a touch higher. Now, really squeeze the heels back towards the shoulders isometrically. Yes. And then set the hips back down. You want to try Urdhva? Okay. So if you want to try Urdhva at home, if you've practiced it many times, you're welcome to do it. Otherwise, we're going to go to wheel again. So here Urdhva Dhanurasana again. Okay? No, bridge again. I don't know the name of the poses tonight. Just do one of the poses. You'll be fine. Bridge. Squeeze the block. Almost press the shoulder heads down slightly. Yeah. And then exhale, you can set it back down. How is the block squeezing for you?
Good.
Okay, then we'll do one more. When you're ready, go ahead and lift it back up, bridge pose, squeeze. And then nice and slow, you can lower it all the way back down to the ground. Good. You can release the block, and we'll come into a twist. So hug the knees into the chest, squeeze it nice and tight, and then just drop the knees over to your right, head and shoulders roll over to your left. I like to think about keeping the elbow in line with my shoulder. You want to block underneath your elbow? Sure. And even, slightly if that shoulder kind of creeps up on the neck, you can just soften it slightly and press the nails to the floor. I notice for me that helps me widen my shoulder blades just a little bit. And then when you exhale, you can switch sides. Nice, and then from there you can unwind the twist and come into a happy baby pose. Bend the knees, grab the outside edges of the feet. Good. Good, let's just go Gomukhasana legs tonight. So take the right knee on top of the left knee. And you're going to reach down, grab the ankles or the outsides of the feet, and pull the feet a little wider towards the sides of the mat. Lift the calf slightly higher, and then pull just a little bit in towards your chin. You feel that enough? Okay. Take one more inhale here. And then exhale, switch sides. Good. Again, lift the calves just a touch higher. Pull the feet just a little in. Nice. And then when you exhale, you can release from there, come up to a seated position. And reach the arms all the way up. Good. You want to block today? Okay. Get a little higher. Pigeon toe your two big toes in a little bit more. Very slowly today. It's almost like you're pushing your butt towards the back of the mat slightly as you elongate forward, but keeping the front ribs in the whole time. Yep. Lengthen, 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 and then you can slowly start to drop the hands down to the ankles, to the outsides of the feet, to a block, whatever works for you. Yeah, and if you need a little bit more bend in your knees for more support for your back, by all means do that. Just gonna slightly press this forward. Is that okay? That's it. Take one more inhale like this. And then nice and easy, you can come all the way back up and then roll it all the way down, setting up for Shavasana. Whew, that was a journey, everybody. This is your time to chill out. You put in a lot. No matter how much of this you did, you still put in a lot just by showing up for this stuff. It ain't easy. So thanks for your efforts. This is your time to, of course, receive back some more vital life force energy for all the heart, soul, mind, emotional energy that you put into this. So let's take a nice big inhale in through your nose, and then exhale, let it out through your mouth. Time to let go in a deep way. Shavasana. And the next time you inhale, let's have you breathe in just a little deeper. And when you exhale, let it out through the mouth. Good. Start to come back as you wiggle your toes and your fingertips. Reach the arms all the way out over your head. Get nice and long as you point your toes forward towards the front of the mat. Then from there, we'll have you hug the knees into the chest. Give them a good squeeze in. Then drop the knees all the way over to your right. You're just going to pause there for a moment. Press down into your left palm. Have you rise all the way up into a comfortable seated position. And then from there, let's have you pull the palms together at your hearts. Let's seal it in with one more Om. Of course, that universal vibe for body, mind, and soul, connecting them all. Nice big inhale in through the nose. And we'll bow the head down towards the hands, sealing the practice. And nice and slow, rising the head all the way up. Blink the eyes open. Whew. What a journey. Namaste, you guys. Thank you so much